Hey everybody, we're really excited today because our water testing kit just came in. Right now I'm going through chemotherapy and it's been an extreme situation, and for those that haven't been in chemotherapy, what happens is all of your white blood cells disappear, so you have no defense mechanisms at all in your body in order to help you. So you're very vulnerable during that time period. And the reason that I bring that up is because one of the most important things you can do, whether you're on chemo or not, that you can learn about what's in your water is by water testing. It's way simpler than you imagine, and we're actually real excited because we just got some water testing kit in today, and we wanted to test the water here where we are to see what I'm being exposed to, especially without any white blood cells at the moment. So you can get a lot of different kits. We have a link down there. You can check them out. There's all kinds of companies. But these are the parameters we're looking at. Some of these things like lead, fluoride, maybe not anymore, now that we've had some changes there. We're looking at mercury, which is important, zinc, which is important, nitrates and nitrites, which are very important, sulfates, and many others. And actually, we're going to do this test for 17 different parameters, 16 parameters, and then we're going to do another test in a different video for the bacteria one. So, really excited. We've never used these before, but when you get a home test, they're real easy. Home tests always have sort of a tube for you to be able to put your sample in. And these guys have made it super easy. They give you the directions on the side, and there's also directions down here. And you'd be amazed at how easy it is. It looks complicated when you look at all of the different things that but this is what they're testing for. And we're going to test the water now and then take a look at how our water compares to all these others. Because this is really important, you know, when you're looking at what's going on with your water, these are the first ways you can test. This is what's called a preliminary test. This is a test that will give you the basics of what is going on inside of your, they have everything a little usually wrapped like that. And this will give you, this is your preliminary idea. What is in your water? How does your water look? What's the overall health of your water? Because you can learn a lot with just one simple test. And again, it's so much easier than everybody anticipates. And these are not expensive, by the way. $10 or $20, you can get yourself a test that will answer a lot of questions. So this is the strip, and these are all the different parameters, but it hasn't gone through the water yet. So quite simple. We are going to take our test tube and fill it with water. Remember to never use hot water when you're testing. That might end up accidentally skewing your tests and giving you better looking samples than are true. So inside of here, we're going to place our water. Okay. And we're just going to put our test right in here. So we have to wait 30 seconds now for the test. So this is an important aspect. You have to give it some time. But again, this one little simple test can show you what's in your water. And when we travel, we usually travel with them. We didn't travel this time, so we had to order them. But with Amazon, or, you know, delivery services, you can get them to wherever you are pretty quick. And it's important because the amount we travel, we need to know what's in a lot of different water that we are around. So, and you have to remember, the water in your bathroom is the one that's really good to test because it also comes out in your shower. When you shower, you have the steam coming out, you have the water going on, and your body is the largest living organ. So you have to remember that your dermis is alive, and when the pores are open, is when you're showering. That's when you can get a lot of these contaminants into your system without even knowing it. So these are really important things. Very, very simple test. So let's take a look. This should be 30 seconds, I think. All right, we put a little timer so we can test ourselves here. So, all right, it looks like this is our goal here. All right, well, our pH appears pretty good, between 6.0 and 6.5. So that is Now 7.0 is perfect neutral pH. So this is a little acidic, but not by much. Now the hardness, on the other hand, seems to be over in this area. Hydrogen sulfide is lowest, that's good. Iron appears lowest, copper appears lowest, lead appears lowest. Manganese appears lowest. Total chlorine is chlorine is nice. Mercury is low. That's fantastic. Not too many nitrate or nitrites. Sulfate, zinc fluoride, sodium chloride, and total alkalinity all look really good. So this particular water test would show that the water system that we're on, which is Los Angeles, the water system that we're on here in Los Angeles is very well balanced. So now if you have well water, it's different. And if you have city water, it's different. So when you're ordering your water test, make sure to test it out. But do yourself a favor. It answers a lot of questions. Grab one of these kits. They're really inexpensive. Use the link below. Check it out. Test your water everywhere you go because you want to know what you're walking into. And they've been hiding our water health for too long. Now we know we can always find out what's happening.